If you were going to stage a concert with two of the country's best singers, you would just go straight for Olivia Newton-John and John Farnham, no question.
Well, the superstars are about to hit the road on a national tour. We sat down with them to talk about their enduring friendship, performing in Vegas, and who is the boss on stage.
You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
They're the ultimate singing double act, joining forces for a brand new show. John Farnham has one of our country's most recognisable voices. As the only Aussie artist to score #1 records in 5 consecutive decades, the height of John Farnham's success is matched only by the range of his voice. And with over 100 million records sold, a string of big screen hits and a sellout Las Vegas show, Olivia Newton-John is one of our biggest musical exports. Next month, the superstars are travelling the country with their Two Strong Hearts tour. And when it comes to his on-stage co-star, John's a little lost for words.
I mean, you know, I've always been in love with Olivia, always. I mean, it's funny, when we came into the studio today, there was a photograph with
Pat Carroll
and Turpie, and it was, you know, it was like, oh, I remember that. It's fantastic, and I'm not. Oh, gee, I get myself into trouble now.
They've been mates for years. In fact, they've known each other so long, it's hard to remember where it all began.
Oh, gee.
It was so long
well,
ago.
it was so bloody long ago. I mean, it
we
was
were
very
children.
difficult.
I think in England. I think we met in England
It was
first.
in England.
We met in England.
Yeah,
we met in
can
England.
you edit that bit out?
It was the 60s.
Pardon?
It was the 60s.
60s. It was the 60s.
We met in the 60s.
I don't know, but
We've forgotten. Truthfully, we've forgotten.
I want to bite
but
my
it's
tongue
okay.
off.
The show won't be the first time they've performed together. In 1998, the pair shared the stage during their main event tour. And their duet, Dare to Dream, was a highlight of the Sydney Olympics opening ceremony. But with so much history, who has the final say when it comes to putting the concert together?
I've been married a long time, longer than Olivia's been married, haven't I, right?
Yeah.
I'm used to saying, yes, dear. So I'm covered. I am covered.
Actually, it's been really great because Chung Lim has been putting together, he put the ideas of the show together and then he gave it to us to look at and see what we thought. And it just was perfect. It flowed together and we're doing each other's
songs and stuff. And Chong has been a real dynamo behind this. He's a genius, and I love the man very much indeed. He actually came to us both with a suggestion of run, and so we opened the show together, and we finished the show together, and there are all sorts of interactions in between. We've got a name for us. You know, they call you your J-Lo and your ho-ho and all those sort of things. Well, I think we should call ourselves Jolivia Newton-Jack. What do you reckon? Jolivia Newton-Jack. I know it's long,
sure
but it's really catchy. It's catchy.
Let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share.
Olivia spent much of last year in residency at the Flamingo Hotel in Las Vegas. But don't remind John, who's still upset he wasn't invited along for the ride.
No, she hasn't, as a matter of fact.
You're always invited.
Ah, yeah. Now on the telly I am, yeah. That's one thing that annoys me about her. You hit the nail on the head. I could have been in Las Vegas, gambling my life away, you know, going and watching Olivia work every night.
So, has John considered doing his own Vegas show?
Oh, gee, what? No,
There's a question.
Nobody knows who I am over there. It was an interesting thing. I was once in Las Vegas, and Tom Jones, who I love, he's one of my favourite singers of all time, and I've worked with Tom a couple of times, and we were in the audience. Tom introduced me over the microphone, and the spotlight hit my brother-in-law, which was really funny, because nobody noticed.
Every time you cry, save up all your tears.
Human Nature are a hit, and I recorded a song with them. Maybe I could go over and
There you go.
open up for them. I could come and open up for you. Ooh, there's a turn. Johnny Farnham and Olivia Newton-John in Las Vegas. Be great.
Oh, legend alert.
Olivia Newton-Jack.
What? What? Yes.
Olivia Newton-Jack.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I don't know what
The
you're talking
two
about.
strong.
Aren't they fantastic? What are you talking about?
That was John's name that he came up.
Oh,
That
right.
was just contained in the package.
In the package.
The Two Strong Hearts tour with John Farnham and Olivia Newton-John.
Olivia Newton-Jack. That's a
Kicks off
great idea.
This,
Farnsey.
well, April, it's sort of almost here, isn't it? Head to the
Yeah.
daily info section on our website for all the details. Two Strong Hearts.
Good
Cool.
stuff.